It's like I'm on the Office.
And we go out bashing your mom.
Alright. Right now I am headed to a bar called The Brownie. And not to drink. I'm meeting my friend Puckett there, who I used to go to school with years ago, and used to write for his, he had a hardback, not a hardback publication, but a hard copy, like newsletter he used to hand out called the Pucknation, and then he had Pucknation.com, which I think is still there online if you go to Pucknation.com, but it's not updated ever. So I don't know if you can find any. I used to have some things that I had written on there. I don't know if they're there anymore or not, but if they are, you can check those out. I'm not going to bother linking it because, like I said, the website's not updated anymore. Anyhow, he started his own little record label called Little Heart Records, and him and a few of his friends do a podcast every week called Talk Hard, and they record the podcast at a bar called The Brownie. And I told them about the play and what we were doing at the Kentucky Center with the play and everything like that, and they invited us to come and be a part of the podcast. So we're going to do that, and the podcast should be up tomorrow, and as soon as it's available and linkable, I will post a link for it down below so you guys can check that out. I think they usually run about an hour, so if you've already subscribed to my boring vlog, maybe you'll enjoy a boring hour of a podcast. Although last time I was on it, it was kind of interesting and fun and goofy and irreverent, so this should be fun too. So we'll see. So you ready to do this podcast?
If I have to be. I'd rather Merwin were here to talk.
Yeah, we're sent him to the podcast where we wish Merwin was here. He's one of our Australian acting coaches, and his voice sounds a lot better than mine or Carolyne's, I guess. So we're just kind of getting set up. He's got everything kind of plugged in and ready to go, and this is going to be fun.
It's like 86 me. Put me in an escape pod. Why you gotta kill the fuck out of me?
You get dismembered and put out into space piece by piece.
Oh my god.
So that your body...
One at a time?
Yes. Well, that way your body, it'll take like 1,000 years for it to possibly reform if it ever did.
Through the spaceship laboratory.
So therefore, like, we are the stewards on Earth, and we are the robots on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, you know.
Wait, hold on.
Here's a question for you. I'll give this to Puckett.
Hold on, wait. Let me.
See him doing sayaya.
Okay. So if we're gonna be destroyed because we're a leech on resources and things, how would the robots feel about a community that was not wasteful? Like
humans must die.
Yeah.
Like Native Americans. I mean, they use every part of the animal. They're completely not wasteful. They
There's still a virus on
They'd still fart, you know.
Or just go down the list.
I'm sure there are like some
Would cockroaches exist?
tribes
Because I thought
somewhere in like Africa that are totally away from civilization that wouldn't be found.
Robots can't kill cockroaches. That's why Cher lives.
Oh, she's a cockroach.
She's the cockroach of humanity. She is going to live through a nuclear blast because she's 98% plastic. That bitch is recyclable.
Joan Rivers needs to make it too, though.
Is she gonna like sing Joan Rivers?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Cher and Joan Rivers.
Maybe Liza Minnelli.
Oh, what's the new plastic one?
And Hugh Hefner.
Oh, Heidi
Montag.
We'll do it too.
Yeah.
Oh, and the cat lady.
Oh yeah, the lady that's turning herself into a giant lion.
Yeah, except she really just looks like she has tumors in her face.
Pretty much.
What?
Have you not seen this?
Symmetrical tumors, though. They're symmetrical.
There's this lady who she's married to this really.
In a moment.
She's married to this really rich
I'm saying this to this,
and
not
she
this.
started having a
Although
lot
this
of
is
plastic
recording.
surgery so that she can continue to keep his interest and stay young and pretty.
In a moment. We're gonna address the guests again about, I don't know, something.
Modifying her face to have feline features.
Sunday, and they're like, they said you weren't there, and I'm like, dude, you're full of shit. And they swear it on the Bible that they were there, and I know they weren't there. How fucked up is that? Is that odd? Is that on?
Yeah, why are the people at the door saying you're not there?
Yeah. Well, I don't think they did. I pretty much know they got the door, and he would have said, hey, I was there.
Who is this person? Are they a good friend?
It was a person who frequents up here, a guy named Ben with half a brain.
Oh, well.
And when I say have a brain, I'm not actually
So
being
he was trying to make up
Actually,
some
he has to
fucked
have a
up
brain.
story with why he didn't come see you and say hello.
Exactly.
It's like, hey man, I came down, but they said you weren't there. That's like, that's the same
Exactly.
excuse I give to my wife where I tell her I'm gonna call her. I'm like, I called you, but you didn't answer your phone. I don't know why it's not on your missed call. Must be
not go
glitch in technology.
Yeah, if I ever had any indication that Anne listened to our show, like I'd be afraid she found that out. But I don't think she listens to the show.
I think
I
people
don't listen
know.
to the show.
Nor do I.
How the robot holocaust would affect our
Yeah,
brain?
I don't fucking know. I'm trying to bring you back on the show.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
reaching. Yeah, negatively.
Not too many
The
negative
drone's
words
gonna
come
be
out.
dead.
Oh, nice.
Do you think the robots would appreciate the meanings and themes of the work?
No. I just have anything to do with the play at all. This is
I don't
terrible.
know.
The last time I was on, this made sense because I was on talking about zombie stuff and the topic was zombies.
That's
Now we're
because-
talking
that's
about a play
because-
with gay themes and the topics, robots
Really gay
taking
is
over.
not gay anymore.
I know. I'm disappointed.
Apparently I was gay for a while. All right, this is awesome.
Well, here's the thing.
But my
The
question
zombie
is-
episode we had planned from the get-go. You told me that this was going to be our week officially like 2 days ago after like the theme had already been picked.
That's not true. I didn't ask him about it till yesterday, and he said he'd just pick
So he's a
it.
liar.
Yeah, but Stuart sent it out 3 days ago. Well, he sent it to Brent, and Brent sent it to me. I've had it in my phone for 3 days.
I didn't get this
They
email.
sent it to me.
I never got this email.
I have a question.
Be sure to send the fan mail to talkhard@lowhardrecords.com.
I'll just send it straight to Jackie.
I'm okay with that too.
Jackie, what's your email address?
I'm not saying my email address.
Then send it attention to Jackie to talkhard@littlehardrecords.com.
Give your cell phone number out over there.
There you go.
502. Anyway, God, we do our show every week at Brownies. Brownies at 237 Whittington Parkway at the corner of Shelby Road and Hurstbourne. And the specials every Wednesday night when we do our show are $1.25 beers and brats. Be sure to check back with us next week. We will be doing another show here. And that's everything, right?
Please spell
Yep.
my name right when you say attention, Jackie.
Jaki.
Thank you.
With an I and a K. No E's.
No C's.
No C's.
No C's.
It's short for Jacqueline.
That has a C in it.
That has a C in it. That really fucks me up, I gotta be honest.
All right.
Go talk to my mom about that. I don't really get it either.
It's like I'm on the office.
And we go out bashing your mom.
Well, that went off on a series of tangents. It started off, we got to plug the play and everything like that. But the topic of the play was, the topic of the podcast, the topic of the week or whatever you want to call it, was supposed to be the robot human war 5 years later. How would that go? So the topic related to our play, zero. But it was still fun. We had a good time. I think Carolyne was a little taken aback. I know those guys, so I knew the kind of conversations we were going to be getting into. Went off on some really weird tangents. But I'll post the podcast below. I think it comes out next week sometime, maybe next Wednesday. They do a weekly podcast, and it's posted about a week late. But I've been saying "but" a lot in this vlog, I've noticed. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. They're going to put it up on the internet. It's going to be on iTunes, of course, since it's a podcast. And I'll put a link below so you guys can check that out. So this vlog will probably be a little bit late. It is Wednesday, well, I don't know if that's right or not. I believe it's the 2nd. My watch is right. Yeah, it's Wednesday, June 2nd. So, yeah, this might be a little bit late. But anyhow, you know the drill, guys. Keep it real, sluggers.